Welcome to the next episode of the Global Championship Season Highlights. Best fight number 2. It was a great match and I realized only today that Aidan can be resurrected by Faceless. But we will look at this later. Let's start with my fights. I try to take those lower lines because it's much harder to train them. This guy tried to trick us, but I smelled this. Jabba seems to be very low, and Ziri too. So obvious, keep that in mind. And yes, his Jabba is very well developed. Luckily, Astrid received a powerful talisman with the additional armor penetration. To be safe, I was waiting with Isaac's ultimate. I lost once in training, and the reason was his ultimate, which hit critically. Additionally, I can interrupt the most dangerous moment, and Isaac's debuffs are really strong with the magic attack buff. The second fight. I used this combo, but I wouldn't use it again. Rufus should take Xesha's ultimate, but the timing between Faceless Race and Xesha's ultimate is crazy. My defensive values are manipulated, so Fafnir got the ultimate. But suddenly the surprising power of Jorgen's ultimate. Oh, holy moly. Good that Fafnir's shield wasn't yet triggered at Kira. The next fight worked so easily, but again, you need the boosted Phobos to overcome Amira's aura. Next target, Aurora Julius Artemis, Amira Cascade and an easy undead line. For this line you can use the same counter, you want to kill Julius fast. I went in full auto, could be that I made a mistake and used a no risk trick, but I'm not sure. I miss really the auto button in the replay interface. This line went in training so good and I've made some bad experience with controlling teams against Amira. It worked so good and my JJA was already in use. I don't know what happened, but the training looked completely different. I thought for some moments I will lose. Pooh. The next fight was just easy. Kira, Dorian, Fafnir and Relax. Pew, 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 pew. Then the first loss. Oh, Titans. Luckily it was a fail from our opponents. Ooh. This Eden Ignis Aidan combo is very great. If you get the perfect timing between all 3 Titans, it kills the entire team. Aidan hits hard and Ignis is so close to death, then the perfect timing. He was able to kill Eden, but Aidan's crazy power killed them. No, a fail in the Citadel. The Jorgen Faceless Xesha Aidan line. His Morrigan was already in use in the second line, so he wasn't able to use her twice. Phew, it was not our fail. It's a nice idea to use Kayla as tank, then you don't have to think about a lower Xesha. Kayla kills Xesha and Aidan. Xesha gets resurrected, but Aidan is dead. And now Faceless copies Kayla's ultimate. I thought it has no real effect because we use always Morrigan, but look how his Aidan gets resurrected. He used his ultimate and applied the magic defense buff. I think that never happened in his training, and now the fight is completely different. Interesting fact, the max health will be reset, but the absolute life points remain for the next fight. Look at Xesha's health, it's 50%, but she has nearly 300,000 life points. In the next fight she has 100%, but only her normal 170k. The cleanup with Kira, Dorian, Fafnir was great. And again, a Titan fail. 680k versus 640k. Oh, that hurts. The good thing, they made again the mistake. This offensive team is a very good all-rounder. But that's a disadvantage, if your Moloch dies so early. Angus is too weak for Aidan. And this attack looks like an act of desperation. Myri is a good choice and I like him really on attack. He reduces the attack power massively and you can use your Iari Aidan combo without doubts. The good thing, his ultimate has a fixed value, so you don't need a well upgraded Myri for this move. Finally, the result was very good, no fails at our side, and we won this match. Let's watch some interesting fights. Xesha boosted twins, oh I like them, and they are so rare now, and an interesting fight in line 2. The idea to use Krista against Mushy is great, I have never thought to use her in that way. The Xesha Aidan combo helps for the healing. Krista is chaotic too, so double healing. And then last chain lightning kills them so hard. One shot for nearly everyone, yeah. That fight is interesting because the guy has a lower armored Fafnir. Yasmin attacks Fafnir, and that allows him to use his ultimate much earlier. And here is a good example for lower players. It's not necessary to pay for everything. You can beat many setups with the right teams. I tried this setup against the Julius with Super Skin and it still works. Mojo dies sometimes, but his Hex ability is still active. Yasmin against Artemis, also a good example. If a big spender has bought the armor skin for Tristan, you can kill this team now so easily with Yasmin. She goes directly for Artemis and then it's done. What a stupid Nexus solution. You pay for a worse team. Nearly a mirror game. A low Jorgen as tank. Look, he is able to use his ultimate much earlier because of his low defensive values and his low health. That blocks the energy gaining of your opponent and you have suddenly a big advantage. Be smart and use your resources wisely. If you are wondering why Jet is in the team, then look at Rufus. Jet stops his healing and a single basic attack is able to kill him. Great move. Peace.